Hey love, welcome to this 20-minute gentle yoga practice for PMS, cramps, bloating, and emotional release. Let's begin by dropping into our bodies with some gentle swaying and rocking from side to side, getting some movement in your hips, bringing some conscious breaths into your belly, feeling the ground with your feet. PMS brings with it a very physical and emotional experience, and I want to validate you in that as we create the space to feel connection with ourselves and feel relief from the heavy parts of this cycle phase. So we'll just keep dropping in here, start rolling your shoulders out, letting go of the tension that we hold. Move your head up and down as if you're nodding your head yes, really stretching out your neck, making space. And now nod your head no, looking from side to side, releasing any tension that's accumulated in your neck. You can also open and close your mouth, releasing that tension that tends to build up in our jaw, letting things go, having a little laugh because it is a little bit silly looking. All right, wonderful job. We'll go ahead and bring our legs out nice and wide with your toes pointing toward the corners of your mat. Bring yourself down into a nice deep squat, breathing deeply. Then bring your right shoulder forward in front of you, feeling a nice twist and stretch. Making some nice subtle rocking motions if that feels good to you and your body. Breathe deeply here into this twist, come to center, and then take it on to the other side. Bringing your left shoulder forward and twisting now to the right. Again, breathe in and out. It feels really good to take some deep breaths in a twist. Once you feel satisfied here, slowly come back up to standing. Turn your toes facing forward now and forward fold with your legs a little wider than hip distance apart. Let your head hang down, letting fresh blood flow refresh your mind. Imagine all the agitation and overwhelm flowing out through the crown of your head and into the earth. Play with the placement of your hands, bringing them closer to your body and further away, swaying from side to side, releasing tension in your neck and your low back, and taking some good deep breaths here, letting it all go, even if it's just for right now. All right, we're coming down to the ground now, so bring your legs and feet together, drop your knees to the floor, and now in a kneeling position, sitting with the tops of the feet on the ground, rock backward to feel a nice stretch through the tops of your feet. The further back you go, the more stretch you'll feel, so just kind of feel out what feels good in your body. Elongating through your neck, and then coming forward and through to all fours. Get situated in your all fours position, and then start to rock your body back, coming through to a child's pose and forward. You can go as deep as you want to into this, just kind of feel it out, just getting some movement through your body. Continue shifting back and forward a couple more times before we transition into some cat and cow. Release your belly toward the ground for cow, looking upward, then move through your spine, chin toward your chest, arching through your back, belly button meeting your spine for cat. Do this several times, releasing back tension and continuing with this wave-like movement. After one more cow and cat, we're going to be coming into your thread the needle pose. So bring your left hand up like a bow and arrow, stretching through your chest, and then bring it forward, stretching forward, and then through to your right to twist. You can play around with what feels good in your right arm, keeping it as a little stand or wrapping it in a bind over your low back. You could also reach it toward the top of your mat. Just kind of feel out what feels right in that arm and in that shoulder. And don't forget to breathe deep. All right, take one more breath here, and then we're going to come back to all fours and we'll do the same thing on the other side. Bringing your right hand up this time like a bow and arrow, stretching it forward, and then coming into your thread the needle pose on the left side now. Again, playing around with the placement of that top arm. You can put it on your low back, binding it around to your opposite leg, or bringing it up above your head. Imagine here that you're wringing out a sponge, letting go of all the gunk, all the excess, all the stuff that's weighing you down. Even if it's just for this moment, let it all out. Take one more breath here, and we're going to be coming back to all fours. Get situated here and extend your left leg behind you and start rocking back and forth in a sawing motion, stretching through that left foot, and then bring that left leg forward and through to your runner's stretch. Working it out here, finding light rocking movements that feel good, maybe pulling it back to a half split, just releasing tension now in your low body, in your hips, your legs, and your ankles. Now widen your stance and turn your left toes out toward the left corner of your mat, coming into a lizard pose. In a wave-like motion, gently push your left thigh out away from you and then bring it in toward your heart. Out again, elongating through your upper body and then contracting it in, bringing your knee toward your chest. Work it out here, finding your breath and making space. All right, now let's come back to all fours and we'll stretch it out on the other side. Bringing now your right leg back behind you and moving into that sawing motion again. Stretching through the foot and then bringing it through to your runner's stretch on the right side. So your right leg is now up front. Working it out here, rocking gently, taking it into a little half split, just whatever is feeling good in your body right now. Widen your stance now for your lizard pose, turning your right toes toward the top right corner of your mat. And again, with the wave motion, pushing the knee away from your body and then pulling it in toward your chest. Breathing as you do this, imagining yourself breaking up any stagnancy in your body through this wave-like motion. Come back on through to all fours, coming to a seated position, either sitting cross-legged or on your knees, just kind of whatever feels good to you. So take a moment to get situated here, and we'll move into a shoulder and chest opener. So go ahead and form a square with your arms out in front of you, stacking your arms one on top of the other. Bring your arms up, pulling your shoulders back, bringing it to cactus arms, imagining that you're pinching a pencil with your shoulder blades, and then moving through again to that square with your arms, pulling your shoulders forward, bringing them up and out to cactus arms, moving through this a couple of times, feeling a release in your upper body. Now let's reverse our direction. So cactus first, bringing that square above your head and down in front of you. And as you have that square of your arms out in front of you, really pull your shoulders forward here to feel a really nice stretch. Flow through this several times now in this new direction. All right, beautiful. Roll out your shoulders, noticing if they're feeling a little looser now. Take some gentle movements in the head and neck, nodding yes and no. Let's move into some neck circles now. Drawing a circle with your nose toward the right, up and around. Making small controlled movements, and then reversing our circle the other way toward the left, drawing slow circles with our nose, taking some deep breaths, letting all the crunchiness release. Open your jaw, open and closed. You might look a little silly, but it feels good. All right, we're going to head into some tapping, known as the Emotional Freedom Technique, or EFT, where we'll tap on specific acupuncture points for an emotional release, really targeting and honoring the raw emotional state of PMS and the premenstrual. The points we'll be tapping are the inner side of each hand, in between the eyebrows, outside of the eyes, under the nose, the chin, the chest, underneath each arm, and the crown of your head. Follow along with the statements and the tapping. Inner side of the right hand. Even though I feel overwhelmed and emotional right now, I choose to honor these feelings. Left hand inner side. Even though I feel overwhelmed and emotional right now, I choose to honor these feelings. Between the eyebrows, I feel tension in my body. I allow myself to release it with compassion. Side of the eyes, I feel tension in my body. I allow myself to release it with compassion. Under the eyes, I feel sadness, irritation, and frustration. I honor these feelings. Under the nose, I feel sadness, irritation, and frustration. I honor these feelings. Chin, I am safe to feel and I am ready to release what no longer serves me. Chest, I am safe to feel and I am ready to release what no longer serves me. Under the left arm, even though I feel overwhelmed and emotional right now, I choose to honor these feelings. Under the right arm, even though I feel overwhelmed and emotional right now, I choose to honor these feelings. Crown of the head, I am safe to feel and I am ready to release what no longer serves me. Take a deep breath in and blow it out through your mouth. Notice how you're feeling, and we're going to do one more round of tapping with a focus on these light and peaceful feelings arising. So follow along again. Inner side of the right hand. As I continue tapping, I feel the weight lifting off of me. Inner side of the left hand. As I continue tapping, I feel the weight lifting off of me. In between the eyebrows, I am making space for new energy, perspectives, and enjoyment to enter. Outside of the eyes, I am making space for new energy, perspectives, and enjoyment to enter. Under the eyes, I feel more grounded, more balanced, and more at peace. Under the nose, I feel more grounded, more balanced, and more at peace. Chin, I'm creating a space within myself where I can feel safe, calm, and open. Chest, I'm creating a space within myself where I can feel safe, calm, and open. Under the left arm, with each tap, I feel lighter and more connected to my own peace. Under the right arm, with each tap, I feel lighter and more connected to my own peace. Crown of the head, as I continue tapping, I feel the weight lifting off of me. Inhale in and blow it out through your mouth. Observe how you're feeling now compared to when you first stepped on your mat. Now bring it on flat to the ground, rolling onto your back, getting situated, giving yourself a little hug, bringing your knees up and in for a tight squeeze, and then bringing it into a twist. So twisting over to the left for a supine twist, breathing fresh breath into your belly. You can cactus the arms or bring them out in whatever way feels good to you. Wringing that sponge out one last time, just letting go of anything that's still clinging on, getting rid of it, washing it all away. Roll through center, bring your knees in, up and over now to your right. Supine twist on the other side, bringing your arms to cactus or really to any position that feels good to you. Rolling the neck slightly from side to side, and taking some good deep breaths in this twist. We're going to close out this practice with a little self-massage. So roll back onto your back and you can just lay out straight, or you can bring your knees leaning in toward each other. Starting with your head, using your hands to apply some pressure, making little circles, releasing tension, bringing healing blood flow to your busy mind. Continue these circles over your temples and your jaw, and then slowly moving it on down to your neck, kneading it out here. Our necks get so tense, hold on to so much tension, so really massage it, knead it out here. Move down to your shoulders, which also tend to get super tight. Bring that healing blood flow into each side, kneading it out with love, with some compassion for yourself. Apply some pressure to each of your arms, giving them some gentle squeezes. Roll out your wrists. Massage your chest, sending love to what's on your heart. Make some clockwise circles on your stomach, promoting digestion and easing those cramps that might be starting. Apply some pressure to your feet and your legs on each side, bringing renewed blood flow, letting it all go and be renewed. Take as much time as you need for your self-massage. You can even pause the video, and once you're ready, get comfy, get all situated on your mat, fix your pants, fix your shirt, shift back onto your mat, and find some stillness here. And let's close things out with some deep cleansing breaths. Inhale in, exhale out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. All right, namaste. Take as much time as you need to here, and when you're ready, roll onto one side to press yourself on up. Thank you so much for choosing to practice with me today. Namaste.